Good tidings, TL. It is Railfan number 1, and we are on my computer. So right now, today, I'm going to be showing you a behind-the-scenes video. Well, I'm sure you already read the title anyway. So yes, I'm going to show you how I create my episodes. So right now, I've already have my disc, my little SD disc in here. So let me just click on here, and then I go here, and here's all my shots and all my, just gonna select all of that, and then, sorry that you can't see it too much, but I'm just gonna put it in this folder, clips for episodes, and as you can see, I'm kind of organized, so I have a lot of folders, like there's clips for episodes, sound effects, music, where I put my actual episodes. So I'm just gonna click, hold, and drag up to clips for episodes. Wait, sure, replace, why not? Okay. Just give it a moment. Let's see, can the camera focus? It'd be great to. Hold on. Okay, it's in. So now that we're done, we'll just eject this and we're good. Alright, now for the real fun. So the editing program I use is Premiere Pro. So if it'll load, there we go. Open Sesame. Give it some time. Okay, now that we're in, these are all my other projects I've been working on, but I'm going to select the top one, S1 episode 11. I know you people out there are waiting for episode 11, aka part 2 of the origin of Diesel 10, but FLVS has been kind of impacting me a lot, so yeah. So another type of editing program I use is Adobe Photoshop, because as you can see here, what I did with the Croven's Gates Works sign, I kind of made it a little 3D-ish. So yeah. So now that I'm in, I'm gonna go to File, Import, and then go to Clips for Episodes. And I'm gonna select all of the images I've taken, and I just took these images last night and at my different house because I know how much you could get bored of seeing. There we go. I know how bored you guys could get seeing the same areas over and over again. Alright, so I got all my pictures, and now I'm going to get all my videos. Just wait. It'll happen. Okay, Nicholas Norman. And where's the stopping point? Right up here. Okay. Okay. And click import. Okay, so now that I selected all my images and videos, and they all go down here in the little project area. So, sorry, my little tripod just, wait, am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I was. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust it so that way you guys could have an advantage to see. Okay, so, and I'm going to be using this episode is going to be a mixture of adventures, take along, take and play, and win railway. So, kind of a Thomas Creative Collector type situation. So, yeah. Okay, so let me just get to the beginning of it. So while we wait, so before we continue, let me show you what I've done so far. Please enjoy. It's still a work in progress, though. I received some reports and criticism about this locomotive and the railway locals that this claw is an illegal modification.
Diesel 10, you cumbersome bugger. Look what you have done to our sheds.
You shall either get rid of the claw or chuck the whole locomotive. Crazy enough, I decided to return to the mainland.
But how did you get back?
Okay. I know it's not technically a preview, but it's basically stock footage, obviously stock footage from the previous episode. So let me look along here and let me get a shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, put it, click and drag it along the timeline, and there it is on my viewing screen. And oh wait, well, it's kind of a dissolve, so I'm just gonna pull it back just a little bit. And here should be good. Okay, so a few things I do with the clip. One, I want to get rid of the sound. Like, listen to this. Like, you don't want that in your sound. So what I do, well, we have these little lock pads. Like, what you do with it, you just click on it, and I'm trying to grab it, but you can do nothing with it. It's locked. But, however, the audio is available, but I don't need the audio, so I just click the delete and unlock, and there we go. Now, I don't want this long hesitation pause. Now, there are two ways you can crop your video. One is that you hover over the edge of the video until this little icon shows up, that little red arrow. You click and hold, and it just drags along, then let go, and that's your stopping point. Or so let's see, is that all it? Yep. Or you can go to the toolbox, take the razor tool, click on that, and you could cut anywhere around the clip, and then you click, or you can hover it where the little tracker thingy is, and just simply click it. And don't forget to click back to your mouse tool. And then you can do whatever you like with this one. So just gonna take that and delete. Now for the faces. Let me just move along here. Now for the faces. So how I add the, now we're going to move on to how I add the train's faces on the, well, the locomotives. So, if I can just find it. Some Thomas faces I found on the internet, whilst others I create from scratch. Diesel 10s is an example. I made daisies, and here's Diesel 10s. So I select it, and I drag it over to the timeline. And there they are, Diesel 10's faces. So with that, and the faces I make from scratch, I use Adobe Photoshop. So now that I have the faces on, how could I select only use one face in the green screen? Well, we go to our little selection area and go to Effects. And we're going to need two things for this. We're going to need Ultra key down here. Click, hold, drag, land it on the face. And then we're going to use crop. Drag, and done. So here's what I'm going to do first. And you could do this in any order you like. So for the Ultra key, I'm going to go up here. You click on the eyedropper icon. Click, and you don't need to click and hold. So, and as you can see, the eyedropper will hover over any color that you can, that you want to get rid of. Like this, I'm hovering it over this pink, but I want to get rid of this green. So, I hovered over this green, as you can see, and click. The green is gone, but I still have these faces in the way. So, that's when the crop comes in. Now for the crop, you can crop left, top, right, bottom. So if I crop left, the faces on the left begin to go away. And then I want to crop the top, and the top goes away, and now I only have this face. Now pay attention to this next scene, because this is how the faces move along with the trains. I still go up here, and there's position and scale. Position is where the face is at. The scale is how big your face is gonna be. So, gonna start. Wait. There we go. So, we're going to start at this shot. I want to shrink the face down, and sorry if you can barely see it. I'm doing the best I can. So, here we go. And then, oh, I could have done that. Man, I'm so stupid. I'll be right back. Coming! Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. Sorry, my mom and my sister needed something, but I guess they got it on their own. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna click these, and what it's gonna do is that it's gonna create a little timeline of the position and scales, like each keyframe. So, gonna do a lot of pausing and playing, so alright, so that's where I want it to be. Then I select the face, and basically it's kind of like a little motion path. And I do what I can to align the face with the locomotive, so that way it fits perfect. So now that that shot's done, we can inch the thing a little forward. As you can see, it's moving along as well. So then, click and raise the scale up a bit, and right here. And then well, actually that face looks a little big. Hold on. Move it here. There we go. And then you get the pattern where I'm going, you know what, this is going to take a while. Editing me, why don't you time-lapse this? So as you can see, it's a little motion path. Okay, we're almost done. And there we go. Now if we start the clip over again, here it is all together. And there you have it. And there you have it. The clip directly, the face directly follows with you. Alright, well, that concludes this little reaction, not reaction, gracious, I'm all discombobulent. Okay, well, that concludes this behind the scenes video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and don't worry, I know I'm falling behind my schedule. Like I said, school, FLVS, slaying me like a dragon. But still, I'm going to do what I can to complete episode 11 at the end of this month. I've already got Carl Matthews' 8 lines done. Jane, aka he'll be voicing as James. Here's a little clip right here.
Well, we came here to say we're...
I like the little at the end. That was improvised, but still, good. Thank you. Again, thank you all for who's cooperating with me on working on this episode, and I'm gonna do what I can to like I said, again, I'm gonna do what I can to finish it by the end of this month. Oh, and P.S. May you guys do me a favor and get Thomas 1, Edward 2, Henry 3's attention, please, because I've uploaded Hippo sound effects for his next episode. In my opinion, he should call it Ivo Hughes Hippo Havoc. That one I'm excited. That episode I'm excited about because, in my point of view, he makes really good stories. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this behind the scenes video, and this is Railfan number 1, and I'll meet you at the next station. Take care!